So a reminder of your grid for the Argentina G. In row 3 then, it's Luca Marini, Jorge Martin and Aleix Espargaro. 15 with Fabio Di Gianantonio and Raul Fernandez joining him on the 5th row.
To rain dance in Motogp. It's time to tango in Motogp here in Termas. Really well too on the number 1 bike. Bezzecchi's going to squeeze on the inside of Morbidelli into the first corner.
As he went backwards off the line, Fabio Quartararo though, he got away fairly well. He was
kicked up right now as they power through turn 3 and 4. Drive hard now down the back straight. Great start by Marco Bezzecchi. Oh, Brad Binder's gone down. Brad Binder has crashed out then, so there won't be any repeats of his stunning sprint success yesterday from 15th and out on the very first lap after his sprint success yesterday. And as Quartararo, he's been dropped all the way back to 16th place now, the last.
Still yet first 3, although the order has changed. Bezzecchi now leads from Marquez and Bagnaia. Then it's Morbidelli into 5th position. Bezzecchi's lead is the thick end of a second from into turn 5.
Yeah, into turn 5, really tricky braking zone, isn't it, that one? And on the inside of him, is it Maverick Vinales? He just got clipped then. Raul Fernandez was really forced on. He's there and Vinales went for it. I'm sure the FIA and Motogp stewards will take a look at it. Very aggressive there, wasn't he, on that LCR Honda on the brakes on the first lap into turn 7. So like the sprint in Porto, superior speed. Marquez in turn is about 4 tenths clear of Pecco Bagnaia. Then there's a gap then, isn't there, between Zarco goes full send on the inside of Jack Miller into turn number 2. The gap between Morbidelli and the Gianantonio's just stretched out to the Gianantonio, who was strong actually this morning's wet warmer.
Yeah, Gianantonio is leading in effect the rest of the field. 5 or 6 riders up ahead of him, so he is making progress back through the field, but that nerf from Nakagami has left him with an awful lot of ground to recover.
Yeah, but Miller and Zarco, they're having a right good old ding-dong here, aren't they? This is the fight for 7th place. At the moment it's going on, coming through turn number 11. There's quite a big bump there, which can really unsettle your bike in the dry conditions. Certainly the same in the wet, and that looks like what happened to Zarco there, because Friday, Vinales leading Aleix Espargaro in P1. The roles reversed in P2 on Friday, and it was all looking and pointed towards more Aprilia. Right now, the pair of them in the 47s, nowhere near the speed of this man. But
leader looks so good on that Mooney VR46 Ducati, doesn't he? Marco Bezzecchi. You can see the focus in the eyes, the clear visors in these wet conditions. And at the moment, all Marco Bezzecchi can see ahead of him.
This by Augusto Fernandez. This is a complete journey into the unknown for him. He's not got a lot of wet weather experience, and he now fires up the inside of Aleix Espargaro as well, making light work of some of the most talented disposed of Quartararo and Aleix Espargaro in quick succession. He's now going to try and get his claws into Vinales.
And Aleix Espargaro runs.
They went wide going in through 14 and then out of the seat. He was just a little.
Di Gianantonio continues. Rins up behind him. Joan Zarco, who took a little while to get into his rhythm in the Thai Grand Prix, our last wet Grand Prix, but then at the end of the race, John's 7th place. But this battle led by Di Gianantonio continues to slip further and further behind us. Bezzecchi once again, the servant.
Over the line they come again, and once as well. Everybody else can't buy a 145, can they? Alex Marquez, 2.8 seconds adrift.
And he's now up into 5th position. The bad news is he's got 4.2 seconds to make up if he's to close down Frankie Morbidelli, who just goes through the...
Good morale boost for the Gianantonio, because his 2023 had a pretty awful start last weekend in Portimao, trying to build a relationship with his new crew chief Frank in the wrong way in this Grand Prix. We just saw that, we pictured Zarco as Rins got him on the previous lap. This time around it's Zarco who comes through. Miller now attacking Martin up the hill into turn number 9. Positions chopping and changing further down the field, but it's as you were at the front of this race. Bezzecchi leads from Marquez and Bagnaia.
Martin, yeah, looking to make his way somewhere towards that top 6. Bezzecchi across the line, down into the 46s now, but still comfortably quicker than the pair of them. He's just a second and a half behind, but gently closing in once again on the podium battle. Nakagami and Raul Fernandez will soon be chased.
Brilliant stuff here by Zarco. Rins tries to inflict instant retaliation on the brakes. They sweep through the high-speed turn 12. Do here now through this tyre final sector. The short drag to the finish line. A little bit of a squirm there on the rear tyre for Joan Zarco, but look at the acceleration. Even though it looked like he was spinning, Ducati disappeared off into the distance.
As we mentioned, Joan Zarco in the second half of the Thai Grand Prix in Buriram last year was at times lapping the best. A little bit of movement there for Alex Marquez as he exited turn 5. Marquez, at the moment, it looks as if Marquez is much more on the limit than Bagnaia, and now he's watching him go past him.
Yeah, you wonder whether this is just a little bit more expertise and knowledge of the bike in the rain conditions. And Bagnaia, these two were at it hammer and tongs in the sprint yesterday. Bagnaia finds a way back through into turn number 13. Through they come. He has got the inside line. Nothing that Alex Marquez can do about that then. So it's Bezzecchi comfortably clear at the front of this race by over 5 seconds now. It's Bez's humongous advantage. Bagnaia there, Morbidelli's eyes are lighting up here, parting with too much of their hard-earned cash, thinking that Frankie Morbidelli was going to qualify P5 for 3rd place. Oh, Bagnaia's gone down! Can you believe it? Just out the corner of our picture there, Pecco Bagnaia in the gravel trap here, head in hands for Davide Tardozzi. We saw this on more than one occasion, didn't we, last season towards the first part of 2022. Old habits die hard sometimes, and Bagnaia crashes out of 2nd place. High drama here in Argentina.
So far on board with the world champion as he takes that late apex, and the punishment doesn't really fit the crime. At the inside line for turn 2, but can't break late enough on that inside line. Quartararo now up into 7th place. The Frenchmen are finishing quickly, aren't they, in this battle for 8th position between Alex Rins and the second of the Muni VR46 Ducatis, Luca Marini, who doesn't look like he's going to back up his Aprilias, continuing to have a shocker in 12th, 14th and 15th.
Yeah, Alex Rins has really suffered again. He got good grip coming out of turn number 4 as well to get the drive down the back stairs. Morbidelli was wide. He was on the paintwork there, wasn't he? He couldn't get the power on as he ran on the slippery path. That's difficult for him to swallow. But Zarco not finished just yet. Next in his sights is Marquez for 2nd.
So the focus on this final lap is on Alex Marquez. He'll look to pick up a little bit of slipstream now. He's not even bothering with it, is he? He's up the inside line. He can break so much later than Alex Marquez, who shakes his head. He's got no answer for it.
And in terms of times, it's been a rousing recovery by the Frenchman. I don't think Alex Marquez now is going to take the big risk. He wants that first class here in Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness history. He comes through turn 13. He powers through turn 14. Marco Bezzecchi is the Motogp winner for the very first time here in Argentina. Valentino Rossi is a race-winning team owner for the first time in MotoGP. What an unforgettable day for them. From Termas to Tabulia, that's going to be Alex Marquez finishes 3rd. Morbidelli 4th again, just as he was in the sprint. Pecco Bagnaia limps home in 16th place. What a day. And a bonus, he's the new MotoGP World Championship leader as well.